You need to watch this if you struggle with feeling overlooked or unheard in a world that celebrates only the loudest voices. History often celebrates the loud and the bold, but there's a quieter, more resilient strength: meekness. This isn't weakness, but a deep inner calm and control, as Jesus of Nazareth described. Meekness is strength that doesn't need to announce itself, like roots holding firm against a storm. It's not about passivity, but about shaping the world through gentleness, humility, and patience. We'll explore how this hidden power transforms everyday life in work, family, and friendships. Meekness is not surrendering power, but mastering it, wielding influence with wisdom and grace. If you resonate with this message, please like the video and subscribe so we can keep sharing content like this. The word meek is often misunderstood in our world today. Many people hear it and immediately think of someone who is weak, timid, or easily pushed aside. It's a label that's sometimes used to dismiss or belittle, as if meekness means lacking backbone or the ability to stand up for oneself. But the true, original meaning of meekness is far from weakness. In fact, it's about having great power, but choosing to keep it under control. Imagine a powerful horse, muscles rippling beneath its skin, held steady by gentle reins. Or an athlete brimming with energy, pausing to focus before unleashing their strength. Or a river, vast and mighty, flowing smoothly because it's been carefully guided. In ancient Greek, the word praus was used to describe a tamed stallion, an animal with immense strength but whose power is channeled through discipline and training. This is not a loss of strength, but a mastery of it. The stallion could run wild, but instead it chooses to respond to its rider's touch. Meekness is like a river, harnessed by a dam, not diminished, but directed for good. The water's force is not destroyed, it's put to work generating energy, nourishing fields, and sustaining life. In the same way, meekness is strength that's been shaped and guided, not erased. It's not the absence of strength, but the conscious choice to use it wisely and gently. Think of strong hands that cradle a newborn, or an athlete who helps a fallen teammate instead of celebrating alone. True strength is shown in restraint, in kindness, and in the willingness to lift others up. The meek don't need to prove themselves with loud words or aggressive actions. Their quiet authority is more compelling than arrogance. They can absorb insults without lashing out, listen deeply even when criticized, and remain calm in the face of chaos. Their confidence comes from within, not from the need for approval. Meekness is the ability to stand for what's right without resorting to cruelty or aggression. It's the courage to intervene peacefully, to hold your ground with dignity, and to respond to conflict with compassion rather than anger. When Jesus said, "Blessed are the meek," he was praising a strength that is perfected by humility. He recognized that true power lies not in domination, but in the ability to serve, to forgive, and to lead with gentleness. Meekness endures through hardship, forgives when wronged, and seeks reconciliation instead of revenge. It's the strength to let go of grudges and to offer a hand of peace even when it's difficult. It builds patiently, conserving energy for what truly matters. Like a gardener tending plants or a runner pacing themselves for the long race, meekness is about steady, purposeful action that creates lasting change. It's the quiet confidence of knowing your own power so well. You don't need to flaunt it. You can celebrate others' victories, step aside when needed, and lead without demanding the spotlight. This is the true nature of meekness, mighty, disciplined, and transformative. It's a strength that changes the world not by force, but by example, patience, and unwavering resolve. In today's fast-paced professional world, The workplace often rewards the loudest voices and the most assertive personalities. It's easy to assume that only those who speak up the most or push their ideas forward will succeed, but meekness, often misunderstood as weakness, can actually be a powerful game changer. It's a quiet strength that doesn't need to shout to be heard, and it can transform the way we interact with colleagues and handle challenges. When facing unfair criticism or harsh feedback, the meek don't react defensively or try to win the argument. Instead, they listen calmly, seeking to understand the other person's perspective. Their goal isn't to claim victory, but to build bridges and find common ground. This self-control can turn potential conflict into opportunities for collaboration. By responding with patience and empathy, the meek earn respect and trust from those around them, even in tense situations. If overlooked for promotion or recognition, meekness means continuing to work with excellence and integrity. Instead of harboring resentment, the meek ask, "How can I grow?" They seek feedback and look for ways to improve, showing resilience and a willingness to learn. It's about bouncing back from setbacks with determination, not blame. Meekness is ambition without bitterness, and it's the ability to keep moving forward, even when things don't go as planned. Over time, this steady strength builds a reputation for reliability, maturity, and trustworthiness. People come to rely on the meek for their consistency and their ability to handle pressure with grace. Meekness isn't about demanding recognition or seeking the spotlight. It's about earning respect through quiet excellence, letting your actions speak louder than your words. Like a deep river that shapes the landscape over time, meekness has a lasting impact. It's not the flash flood of aggression, but the steady flow of character that truly transforms the workplace. In the workplace, enduring strength and quiet perseverance outlast momentary aggression or loud displays of power. The meek remain calm under pressure, inspiring others by example. The meek thrive by channeling their power into constructive action, helping others, building teams, and leading through service rather than force. True influence comes from self-mastery, not domination. In the end, it's the quietly strong who leave the deepest mark on their workplace and the people around them. Family life is a tapestry of emotions: joy, frustration, love, and sometimes conflict. In this environment, meekness isn't just a virtue, it's a necessity. The home is where our true selves are revealed and where the need for patience, humility, and gentle strength is greatest. In the heat of arguments, the meek choose calm over escalation. They listen even when they disagree and resist the urge to shout or prove a point. Instead of fueling tension, they offer understanding, creating a safe space for everyone to express themselves. This approach values the relationship above the need to win. It's about prioritizing connection over being right, and in doing so, it opens the door for real, honest communication and healing. With rebellious teens, meekness means setting firm boundaries with love, not anger. It's about guiding rather than controlling, and showing that discipline can coexist with compassion. Meekness is the strength to listen without judgment, to say, "I love you, but let's talk about your choices." It's the courage to have difficult conversations while still affirming your child's worth. This patience and self-control keep communication open and nurture growth. When children feel heard and respected, they're more likely to open up and learn from their mistakes. Meekness absorbs defiance without taking it personally. It looks beyond the surface, seeking to understand the pain or confusion beneath a child's behavior, and responds with empathy rather than resentment. It's not permissive parenting, but powerful, consistent love. Meekness means holding your ground with kindness and showing up for your family day after day, even when it's hard. Like a gardener tending a struggling plant, meekness trusts in eventual growth. It's the quiet belief that with time and care, even the most challenging relationships can flourish. This quiet might hold families together through storms. When life gets tough, it's the gentle strength of meekness that keeps the family anchored and united. True family strength is found in gentle, persistent care, a love that endures, forgives, and always hopes for the best in each other. Friendships thrive on trust, but are tested by disappointment and envy. When hurt by a friend, meekness means honest vulnerability. I was hurt because our friendship matters. This opens the door to healing, not resentment. When a friend succeeds, meekness celebrates them wholeheartedly, silencing envy. It's the strength to find joy in another's happiness, knowing their light doesn't dim your own. True friendship is built on selfless support, not competition. Meekness is the courage to be open-hearted, even when it's hard. If you've experienced a friend's gentle strength, let them know you appreciate it. The strongest friendships are forged in humility and genuine care. Adversity tests our spirit, illness, loss, or injustice. The meek response isn't passive, it's facing reality with courage and clarity. It's treating others with grace, focusing on the next step, not on panic or blame. Injustice often sparks outrage, but meekness fuels principled, non-violent resistance. Figures like Martin Luther King Jr. showed the power of meeting aggression with peace. Meekness absorbs hatred without reflecting it, standing firm without hatred. This isn't weakness, but active, courageous engagement. True change comes from unwavering spirit, not the fist. Drop a comment saying, "Meek is the new mighty," and share this video with a loved one if you've seen this strength in your life. Growth requires humility, the strength to admit we're always learning. Pride says we've arrived. Meekness keeps us open to new skills and ideas. Learning as an adult means embracing mistakes and asking for help. Meekness lets us be patient with ourselves and celebrate small progress. It's the courage to admit faults and make amends without excuses. Taking responsibility is a mark of true maturity and transformation. Meekness also means listening to advice and different perspectives. The proud hear only themselves. The meek grow wiser by listening. This humble posture is the engine of lifelong growth and compassion. Meekness unlocks our potential to become better, kinder, and more capable. Communities thrive on the quiet strength of their meek members. These are the volunteers, helpers, and peacemakers who serve without seeking praise. Their steady, humble actions are the lifeblood of a healthy society. Meekness fills gaps, weaves support, and builds resilience from the ground up. In conflict, the meek act as peacemakers, absorbing anger and guiding others to common ground. Their calm presence de-escalates tension and fosters trust. This servant-hearted strength creates a culture of safety and compassion. Communities rich in meekness can weather any storm. Share this with someone who embodies quiet strength in your community. Across every landscape, work, family, friendship, adversity, we've seen the quiet power of meekness. It's not weakness but disciplined strength, the bridled horse, the channeled river. True might is mastery over oneself, not others. The meek path is challenging, courageous, and ultimately more powerful. This strength is available to all, built from small, conscious choices each day. The inheritance of the meek is a life of peace, resilience, and quiet authority. The world may celebrate noise, but true strength is found in gentle persistence. What if the quietest person in the room is actually the strongest? Thank you for sticking around to the end. If you found these teachings of Jesus Christ meaningful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more ways to apply His wisdom in your life today.